What's good, Shadow Gang?
What's that? What's that, brother?
Sorry, 1 minute, please.
Are you done? Are, are you done?
Yum. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Oh, this is a little dirty. Let me just make it look cool. What's good, y'all? Back at it again. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all see the title of the video. Jericho is back, baby. He's back. So, I watched AEW tonight. First of all, if you're an AEW fan who doesn't watch, it's not familiar with my channel, welcome. I don't do as much AEW videos, but I do keep up with the product. I watch it because I actually like it. But yeah, as I said, let's talk about probably the biggest moment of tonight, and that is Chris Jericho is back. He's in AEW. He's there to stay. Chris Jericho is still all elite. Now, I'm happy that Jericho is still in AEW for a lot of reasons. Mainly is because let's all keep it 100. What the fuck was he gonna do in WWE? I'm gonna keep him a buck. Once I heard that his contract expired or whatever, and that he was posting some old WWE clips on his TikTok and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, it looks like he's about to come back. But I told myself, maybe the Rumble. Start off the first PLE of the year right with Jericho. Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. Nothing in Elimination Chamber. Nothing. And I told myself, I'll give it until the night after Mania, either the Raw or the SmackDown after Mania. But even then, I was still a little iffy. But now we don't have to because the man is still in AEW, and that's okay. I'm happy. I'd rather him be in AEW. I feel like he's one of those wrestlers alongside with Matt Hardy and Christian, where yeah, they succeeded in WWE, and he definitely succeeded. He's the first undisputed champion in WWE. Absolutely, he succeeded. He wasn't just a mid Carter thing. He was a true main eventer. But he's still one of those guys that, like, I felt like they never treated him like the proper star he was from time to time. While in AEW, yeah, lately you can say he hasn't been the same Jericho he was when he first started with AEW, but he still is important. Like, beating him still means something, in my opinion. So to see him come back and in Winnipeg, his hometown in Canada, it was pretty dope. I like it. And Judas is back. Love it. Judas, I think I ain't gonna lie. We need to do a debate. Is Break the Walls Down better than Judas, or is Judas better than Break the Wall Down? Like, Break the Wall Down is so phenomenal. Like, everybody knows that song from Jericho, but Judas, like, I don't know, man. Something about Judas just feels right. It just feels right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Again, I didn't think he was gonna do much in WWE. And plus, doesn't he have, like, at least at one point had real beef with Triple H in real life? Which, again, that's another reason why I ain't think he was gonna ever, like, come back, honestly. And I was really doubting it. It's like, listen, people like Triple H always said, listen, I'm willing to do business. I'm willing to put my personal feelings aside. We saw him do that with Punk and shit, and a little bit of Goldberg from time to time. It looks like they got beef again because after the whole Goldberg retirement speech cut short type shit. But yeah, man, it just seems like they had beef at one point. I don't know if they still do, and I'm like, I don't see that happening. I really don't. That's just me though. Another reason, again, what was he gonna do? I mean, he could have easily won a 10th Intercontinental Championship. He could have done that. He could have won his 10th Intercontinental title. He could have done something with the Miz. I don't know if they ever had a feud. I'm pretty sure they did. LA Knight, Javon Evans. He could have amazing stuff. But overall, again, I didn't see him doing much. And if he did come back, I wouldn't be surprised if like it ended up just being him being fed to Gunther, honestly, because it's like, what really were they gonna do with him? And again, I don't see anybody that gives me Chris Jericho vibes in WWE where they can do a mentor mentee type of tag team. So again, I didn't expect it. Again, I said I'll give it until the night after Mania, the Raw or SmackDown after Mania, but then I'll really be like, yeah, now he's staying in AEW. But hey, again, he came back. He's still all elite, and I love it. So Jericho is still all elite and makes sense. And I know what you're saying. Oh, why would he be an all elite? What else is there to do? And I said to myself, what is there for him to do? You know, I mean, he's the first ever AEW World Champion. He's the reason why AEW got more name. Because keep in mind, before they announced that he was joining, AEW was getting some buzz. But once you saw guys like Pac and stuff joining, and then you saw Chris Jericho join, it was like, oh yeah, this is a real legit company. You know, I mean, him and Moxley, that feud was dope. Him in the Ring of Honor championship twice. The Inner Circle was dope. The Jericho appreciation, the learning tree. Like, you know, say what you want. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it will. He entertained the crowd, and that's his job. He's been doing it for over 30 years now, I believe. Like Jericho's been doing this shit for a while. I think him and Rey Mysterio are like the two oldest wrestlers that I could think of that are like been doing it for so fucking long. Like it's actually crazy. But yeah, man. Wait, are Jericho and Ray the only wrestlers from like big wrestlers from the '90s that like blew up in the '90s that are still like going to this day? Because the oldest I can think of like the 2000s. I can't think of anybody from the '90s that like are still active and part of big companies like the way that these guys are. But anywho, Jericho. Oh yeah, lost track. My bad. What is there for Jericho to do? Again, win titles. Ugh, win titles. I would like for him to win the TNT title. I mean, it makes sense. He could easily be like, "Hey, I was there in WCW when they were on TNT. Let me have the TNT title." You know, he can bring some establishment to it, and also like bring value to Collision. You know, because I still feel like Collision still doesn't feel the same as Dynamite. You know what I mean? Like it's good, but I feel like Dynamite's 100% the number one show. But like I would like Collision to feel like equal. But yeah, they could do that. The national championship is there. The Continental Crown. You know, but yeah, I think Jericho can do so much, win championships wise. I can see him doing a lot. But the main thing I really want Jericho to do is win the AEW championship one more time so he can finally win his 10th world title. I mean, I feel like that would be beautiful right there. The man 10th world title is the title that he's first of all, he's the first ever AEW world champion. All right. And he has 9 world titles. The 10th title should be the AEW World Championship. Now, of course, with Tony Khan, that could happen, but there's a chance he may win the CMLL Championship. You know, the freaking Lucha Libre promotion that's fires high. I think it's the oldest Lucha Libre promotion ever. I think it's even older than AAA, which I wasn't even aware of. Maybe he can win the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Championship because, again, they have a partnership with them too. So there's so many things they can do, but I do believe Chris Jericho will win a 10th world title eventually, and I would love it to be the AEW championship because it will feel right. It will feel very right, and it's like, hey, 10 world titles and 2 of them being an AEW world title. One of them he was the first champion. This one is like he could do something more. He can have more feuds, you know, maybe put someone else more over because he lost to John Moxley. And I love that John Moxley was the one to dethrone him because, again, he was up there with I put Moxley up there with Jericho, Matt Hardy, and Christian as, yeah, guys that were main eventers and like were good workers, but never got treated the right way. And he was one that did not get treated the right way. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the company loved Roman. Vince loved Roman, for Christ's sakes. The company loves Roman. Seth was loved by Triple H. And so, I mean, the company loved Triple H. And us fans, we love Dean Ambrose, but Dean Ambrose was pushing hot dogs on our carts and putting ketchup and mustard on Kane, and not like the big red machine Kane. No, no, no. Kane with dress pants and elbow pads. Freaking corporate Kane. Just weird. And Randy, who was Randy wasn't doing much that year neither. Like he had that one awesome RKO spot, but like that was about it at Mania with Seth. But like there was nothing like from that year. He really wasn't doing much like that. That's crazy to me. But yeah, that's what Dean Ambrose was doing. Like, and again, they only made him world champion so they could say all three members of the Shield were world champion, and all three members of the Shield were world champion in one night. But yeah, anywho, again, so I was happy when Jericho dropped it to him because it made him feel established. I mean, for God's sakes, speaking of Moxley, the man won the AEW World Title more times than anybody. Shout out to him. But yeah, with this time, if Jericho does get the title, and I really hope he does, he should drop it to someone. Maybe someone. Who can I think of? Like, I mean, again, maybe he could drop it to Shelton Benjamin because I know I just said maybe someone that needs it, but Shelton Benjamin should be AEW World Champion one day, and he's someone, and I know they could put a banger match. Maybe Speedball. I'm seeing that Speedball is getting a lot of fan positive fan reactions. He's not my cup of tea, but maybe Speedball again. He's growing on me, I guess. Brody King. I would love Brody King to be the one to dethrone Jericho. Like what that'll do for his career. Let's see who else I can think of. So far Brody King. Warlow. I know Warlow's been busy. He was injured. He was busy, and then he was shooting American Gladiators, which I can't wait for it to drop because he's in it. Rick Booz is in it, and The Miz is co-hosting it. And I think there's an AEW wrestler that's not Warlow that's in it too. I gotta look at it again. There's some like really big names in there that I'm familiar with to a degree. Warlow can be one. Like, there's so many things. Again, if Jericho wins that world title, there's a lot of people I can see. Hell, maybe Mitsuko can have a match with him for the title. I know Mitsuko is really lately been giving his like love back, and he's been showing a lot to AEW, and he's officially all elite. So hey, man, who knows? But yeah, man, I'm happy that Jericho's back in AEW. I hope he wins another AEW World Championship, world title. And yeah, man, I can't wait. And yeah, that's all I really got for y'all, man. I'm just happy. I'm happy as hell. And can't wait to see what he does, man. And again, Judas is back. That theme song is dope as hell. So let's see. And also, I want to point out something. It was interesting that he was not only the opener of the show, but his segment was right before the contract signing with MJF and Kenny Omega. So I don't know if he's the next up for that world title, but again, I would love it because I think he deserves that 10th world title, and I think it should be the AEW World Championship. So, yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. Peace.